The reality. The reality is that we are not ignorant of the fact that we are victims of exploitation, both at home and abroad. Those people that have never been to Nigeria before are aware of the enormous resources available within the economy of our nation. They are aware of how, up to this time, investors are unduly exploiting our citizens without restraint to enrich their pocket. They are aware of how wasteful we can be by dumping the inheritance of our nation and continent into maxed accounts in foreign lands. Most foreign-owned companies in Nigeria do not even pay tax. They pay a certain percentage to some citizens that usually cover up the rest. Even some of those companies who claim to be paying tax, if you take time to verify them, you will discover that they are not paying up to the expected rate. Those foreign-owned companies will see us as a wasteful and senseless people because they will rather guide their national resources jealously than dash it out foolishly. There's a saying among the Yoruba people in Nigeria that may the fools never become wise, so that through their foolishness, the wise may continue to prosper. The moment we become wise, they will automatically go into recession. Their prayer will be that change should never take place in our system so that they can continue to feed fat on us. The mindset of most of our leaders in Africa is just very narrow. They do not mind to throw away great treasure just to satisfy their present desires. They lack the mentality of future planning. They just want to feed well today. Tomorrow does not exist in their dictionary. No wonder that our continent is in such a despicable situation, despite the billions of dollars being generated from petroleum and other resources. The reason is that the money is returned to where it came from through the expatriate. Government officials, as well as the politicians, also take some back to the foreign accounts. The bottom line is that these saboteurs make sure that they take away the gains of our continent and respective nations from the rest of us, and only a few of them have access to it. Every other nation preserves what they have, but we continue to squander ours. Fellow Africans, I never stop wondering when the fever of squandering that has eaten deep into the very fabric of our society will have a cure. Moreover, I've never heard of a specialist doctor that can cure such a disease that has plunged Africa into our present state of pity. If we refuse to cure this disease now, then there are disastrous days ahead for our continent. The renewal of our mindset is the only cure to the fever of squandering and mismanagement. I therefore charge all Africans anywhere to unite to make our country and our continent truly great. Moreover, no system anywhere in the world begins to work automatically, but some people dedicate themselves with a lot of sacrifice and commitment in order to make it work. If some of the countries Africans are rushing to for better life, today they don't have team spirit to make their system work, how then can those basic opportunities which Africans enjoy in those countries be provided for? Most Africans are carrying the mentality of individuality and self-pursuit, which stems from some of our leaders and is responsible for the present situation of our continent, Africa. Moreover, a continent is not without people. People make up a continent. Likewise, Africa consists of people. Therefore, if we say we do not care about Africa as Africans, it means that we do not care about the people. This is the exact footsteps of some of our past leaders and even the present leaders, which we need to erase and make good footsteps for people coming after us. We need to channel a new direction for progress and stability of our continent, either socially, economically, and as well as bring our people to the knowledge of godliness because the product of godliness are positive characters, which are love, respect for others, equal distribution of resources, as well as kindness and selfless service. Going back to history, many countries with economic prosperity today face their problems in time past, but they put away their differences of every kind and agree on a common voice for positive change. Your contribution at any level for progress matters. And adage says, little drops of waters makes a mighty ocean. So also, your little drops of ideas and care can make a better Africa that we are all looking forward to have. A scripture says, a kingdom is not just by words, but by the demonstration of the kingdom power. Likewise, Africa as a continent cannot be great by just words, but by demonstration of action. It is high time we dump the mentality of individuality and self-pursuit and put our strength and energy together to make our continent great. Let every one of us contribute our quota in knowledge, skills, even financially, to our immediate environment. I know that there is extra strength and courage in every African. The courage with which Africans dare death, trying to get to a seemingly hopeful place, such as Europe, yet not sure if they would get there. Fellow Africans, let us arise once again to make use of the courage with which we took our respective nations back from the hands of foreign invaders, to as well take it back from the hands of internal looters and destroyers. It is high time we put our strength and courage together to give Africa a befitting and glorious place among all other continents of the world.